Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 3 in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew Resorting to Danger. We are on our way to the Ivory Room.
Right there. That's where the next bomb must be.
Which is a problem. Ooh, we made it up to Rookie Investigator. That's exciting.
Finally! I've been waiting to receive my facial series for at least 5 minutes! Please, begin at once.
Sorry, I'm actually here to find something.
Excuse me? Are you telling me to wait even longer? I'm going to report this straight to management.
Well, I suppose I could put off my other task for a moment.
Thank you.
Okay, now we get to make facials, do facials. This tutorial will demonstrate how to perform a facial. Basically, it's like making the Jammy Dodgers in The Silent Spy. You just need to have put things on in a certain order. Do the same for the other eye, give it an orange slice, then we'll put on the blue, and then you remove all the fruit. Voila, you did your first facial. Okay, make your client look just like this. This is awesome, I love these. Okay, so we want brown, and then kiwis, and then orange. Marvelous, you look fantastic, darling. You definitely don't look terrifying at all. Okay, this is interesting. So we're gonna do orange, and then like this, and then the half over, and then green. Oh, okay, leaf. This is so fun. I love these kinds of puzzles. Good for critical thinking and various other tasks. Does anyone else really like facials? I've only ever had one in my life, but it was really fun while it lasted. I don't know how much difference it did to my skin. I think sometimes some self-care things are just more for the moment, and they're not gonna necessarily last or create any lasting differences, but the idea of them is nice. Okay, let's do this. And they're just more relaxing in the moment. Like a facial, for example. Great job.
That should do it.
I feel so rejuvenated. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wonder if this is from the bomber.
Jasmine, though it's what you do best, I will not be ignored.
I better figure out where that bomb is.
Bomb, bomb. Ooh, bomb. Bomb. Here?
The bomb is in the sensory deprivation unit. I need to get it open.
Sanitation cycle for Krollmeister. Krollmeister makes everything in the Nancy Drew universe. Sense away pod. As a safety precaution, pod will remain locked after use until the following steps are taken. Drain pod, refill salt reservoir, turn on UV cycle. Okay, so first things first, we need to drain the pod. This is where fresh water is introduced to the pod. This must be to empty the pod. It's missing a UV bulb, and then there's a salt reservoir. Let's open these cabinets, see what we can find. A hose for refilling the pod. That'll be helpful. This waterfall is beautiful. I want to go to this place. I want to go to there. There's lots of goldfish. Are goldfish a relaxing thing? And then there's a koi pond underneath the chair. How cool is that? This must be to empty the pod. Where does it drain, though? Okay, we drained the pod, which was the first step. And then we need to refill the pod. Make sure hose is attached to faucet first. Hose to faucet. Oh, faucet. This must be the faucet I need to use. Okay, and then we connect it to the pod. Now I can refill it by turning on the water. Oh, by turning it. And it's filling. Okay. I'm still missing something, which is bothering me, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Refill the salt reservoir. Probably the salt. That's probably what I'm missing. Where would one find salt? Probably in one of these cabinets, but it doesn't appear to be revealing itself at all. We also need a UV bulb, apparently. Okay, where could you be? Oh, wonder what this is for. Oh, okay. This must be the filter for the fish tank. A big bag of pool salt. If I can just twist this out of its socket. Okay, so now we have a UV bulb, which will go here. And then the salt will go into the reservoir. That should be enough salt. Good. Okay, now we need to defuse this bomb by connecting the trail. This time there are some green squares where you won't be able to place any pieces. Good luck. Got it. Okay, so obviously we need to go around the green squares here, which results in something like this. And then some, yeah, straight pieces. Not too bad. Not too bad.
I did it. Catastrophe averted. This bomb is full of pie filling. That sure would have made a mess.
You're here already! I'm sorry. When I'm on the set, I never miss a call. And when I'm on the stage, I never miss a cue. Yet for some reason, when it comes to real life, I seem to be late for everything. Wait a minute. You're not Gretel.
Oh my gosh! You're Jasmine Ivy, the actress!
Yes, I know that. Now who are you? And what happened to my regular masseuse?
I'm sorry. My name's Nancy Drew.
The new general assistant, right. What are you doing in here?
Oh, just a little preventative maintenance. I just found this note. It sounds threatening.
Oh. It's not really that threatening. Probably just a prank, so why don't I keep it? That way you don't have to give it another thought.
Have you gotten any other notes like this?
Not that I recall. Listen, I keep hearing this weird hissing and clicking sound in my room. It sounds kind of like a snake. And I hate snakes. So be a good assistant and fix whatever's making the noise, would you please? Right now? Okay. Bless you. Bye now.
Jasmine's room appears to be the guest suite, so I guess we're going up here.
On to my next location.
Nice. Oh, we're so close to the next ranking. Awesome. Okay, so this is Jasmine's room. Nancy, of course, immediately wants to log onto somebody's computer that is not hers, because that's just what Nancy does. She is extremely nosy. I mean, Jasmine invited us here, to be fair. To unlock this, each disc must go in its proper place. Interesting. But what are the proper places?
This isn't right. I'll come back to it later.
This painting is on hinges. What could be behind it? Pull. A safe. I need the combination to the safe, and I need and her password. Again, don't know why, Nancy, but you know. There has to be instructions for this. Because otherwise it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. They're just random numbers. Oh, no, it doesn't. An octopus has 8 legs. There's 7 wonders of the world. Freezing is 0 degrees Celsius. Gemini means 2. 4-leaf clover. A unicorn has 1 horn, a decade has 10 years, and a star has 5 points.
There.
There, okay. There's a button in here. Jasmine's cell phone was stuck in the pneumatic tube. Okay, let's look at her phone.
Jasmine seems to have all of her passwords and security codes on her phone.
Okay, computer password.
Whoa! Jasmine Ivy is Ida Brooks' sister?
Well, no wonder they both hate snakes. Sweetie, I know you and Ada don't always get along, and you had a few issues with her recent work in Pharaoh, but you're the big sister here and hence the mature one. Ada's birthday is coming up, so why don't you send her some flowers? Her favorite florist is Bloom Kaboom, and their number is 310555 boom. Regarding Pharaoh wasn't that bad. Funny. So one of them has a stage name because their last names aren't the same. Unless they just have different last names, which is also a possibility.
Jasmine seems to be collecting and cataloging all of these threats. I wonder why.
For evidence, because it's scary. Jasmine, you don't deserve to be in the movies. Jasmine, petty people like you should watch themselves. Jasmine, the bombs are meant for you. Jasmine, I will not be ignored. Yeesh.
I should report back to Mr. Blesky.
Some people need to chill. Ooh, gifted gumshoe. Look at us go.
Well, are you getting anywhere?
I met Jasmine Ivy, and I found out Jasmine has been getting threats.
Threats, schmets. She's a celebrity. Stuff like that goes with the territory. What about Mrs. Montague?
Well, I managed to stop a bomb from covering her with goo.
Good, because beneath all the designer labels and bodywork, she's not a bad person. Spent the first half of her life turning a nothing digital components company into a billion-dollar business. And now she's spending the second half giving away the proceeds to charity.
Actually, according to Helgason, the bomb in the jungle room... According to Helfton, the bomb in the jungle room was a dud. He said it was poorly made and would never have exploded.
But all the other bombs exploded. Why wouldn't that one? That doesn't make sense. Unless Helfton lied to you about the bomb. Look, I just saw him leave for his daily walk. Go snoop around in his lab. See if he's up to something.
Okay. I like to snoop.
That's where I need to get to.
That was a short little chapter. Okay. Now we get to snoop around here. Empty petri dish. Empty flask. Notes. More notes. Your name is Bean. Bean the monkey. Okay, so these are all animals from previous games. So this is Iggy the iguana from Legend of the Crystal Skull. This is the black cat from Warnings at Waverly Academy. This is Casper, also from Warnings at Waverly Academy. Actually, this black cat is probably from Lights, Camera, Curses, and this is from Warnings at Waverly Academy. And this monkey is from Ransom of the Seven Ships. It's locked. Maybe the unlock code is related to the image on the front. The monkey, perhaps? There's one other thing we need. Bean is the code to the lunchbox. Dear Helfton, I have packed your favorite lunch of macaroni and cheese. I hope that your super secret plan to finally get the respect you deserve works. Have a nice day, love, Mom. The test tubes must be put in their places, then the fourth one is the key. Okay. The test tubes must be put in their places, then the fourth one is the key. Okay, so black and blue would make a darker blue. To make yellow, a light yellow, yellow and white. Blue and yellow together makes green. Red and yellow makes orange. Red and white makes pink.
That should do it. Now I just need to pick the right key.
The fourth one.
This must be the right key.
Cool. Okay. So I have a key now. I bet I can melt the jelly around this key with like a Bunsen burner. There's no gas going to the Bunsen burner. A hose connected to the gas outlet. You can connect those. That's hot. I'd better be careful. Wow, that's hot. Do I need like tongs or something? There's another graduated cylinder. Or gloves or like a towel. I don't want to like shatter the glass. Perfect. Now I have that key. Aha! And the key must go here. Open sesame. To create compound X, add the following to a flask of red fluid. 5 ounces of gray powder, 500 milliliters of blue fluid, 1,000 milliliters of purple fluid. Pour entire contents of flask into a petri dish to solidify. Okay. Purple fluid, red fluid, blue fluid. But there's no way to turn this on because the faucet has fallen off. A scale for weighing, a container of gray powder. If I jiggle this jacket, I might find something. The faucet valve, which goes here. Now I can get red stuff out. Okay, so we need 5 ounces of gray powder. That's 5 ounces of powder. Add the following to a flask of red fluid. So let's fill the flask with red fluid. That is very bright red. I need to add something to this. 5 ounces of gray powder. That looks different. Now it's purple. I like that color a lot, actually. That's really pretty. 500 milliliters of blue fluid. 500 milliliters of blue fluid. That's 500 milliliters of blue into here. Ooh, I love that color too. That's probably my favorite color. I'm a purple person. What's your favorite color? Leave it in the comments down below. 1,000 milliliters of purple. 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 Okay, add that to the flask. And then, ooh, it's bubbling. Pour entire contents of flask into a petri dish to solidify.
What is Helfton making? I better figure it out.
On the Krollmeister viewer. Compound X, Nancy. He's making Compound X, obviously. Let's see. Any of these green we can do right away. Dark blue. Dark blue. Let's see. Green. Purple. Because none of these match right now, so we need to find a common color. Here, let's maybe make this dark blue one. And then this can be green. A lot of color discussion going on in this episode. Light blue.
That should do it.
Okay, now we need all these ones. Any that we can do right away? This one we can. Because it's orange. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Interesting. This one is trickier. You can do oranges though, which is nice. Let's maybe do this orange, purple. Got to find a common color. It is not easy. Can people who are colorblind play Nancy Drew games? Because there are a lot of puzzles that are dependent on being able to see different colors and match different colors up. Like this one specifically, it doesn't tell you what any of the colors are. In Helfton's lab, they could. I'd be very curious to know that. Okay, let's see. Purple. Oh, we could do light blue down here to hopefully try and get a match. This can be light blue. Let's see. This now has no match. Oops. Let's maybe do dark blue here. Green? Dark blue. There we go. Indigo. Dark blue, what have you. Green, orange. Purple. Yeah, I guess we'll do this light blue. And then hopefully find one that matches. Yes? No? No? Still nothing. Purple! There we go. Now this one. Haven't been able to get this whole time. Purple. Orange. Yellow. Green. No. There's orange. But that's not going to be helpful because this orange doesn't have anything. I guess let's match this yellow. Dark blue? No? Still nothing. Wow, this is a tricky one. This one just does not want to find a match. Purple. Green. G. Well, gee golly whiz. What on earth? Light blue, purple, dark blue. I guess we could do orange here. Anything? Still no matches. This is darn near impossible. But we will persevere and we will figure it out. That is a approximation of Helfton's obscure accent, which again, not sure if it's Swedish, if it's German, if it's like Finnish or something. It's a unique accent. Helfton is a unique individual. Why can't I find any colors that match? Yellow, dark blue, light blue, dark blue, green. And there's not like a cheat on this one like in the letter swap one where I can shuffle them or anything. Just have to try and figure it out. Oh my goodness. For real. Okay. At some point, we'll figure it out. Okay, we at least have like 2 dark blue and oranges now, but that's not gonna help me. Dark blue, light blue. Dark blue. Light blue. This one is not being helpful. Like, there's nothing I can do with this one, and I think that's what's... Because these two don't have any in common. So I need to get rid of one of them at least. But doing that is easier said than done. Because all of the colors around it don't match either. Oh, finally. Sheesh.
Right.
Okay. One more. Hopefully this one doesn't take nearly as long. Green. Oh, they're like all matching up, but just outside of where we need them to. Light blue. This is a purple. This yellow one will match. Oh no! Oh, that would have matched. I was just gonna say, I feel like the game is taking pity on me because the last one was so hard, and now they're making this one easier, but just kidding, that's not true. Why would that be true? Maybe it is true, I don't know. Green. None match for this one, none match for this one. I could match these yellows. And then these dark blues can match. But then down here, we need all these oranges match. Dark blue, here we go. There we go, okay.
That should do it.
Thank goodness.
That solidified fast. This looks very similar to that gel I found in the jungle room. Oops! Mr. Mingles, no!
Nancy, are you still down there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Then leave, fast. Helfton just entered the building.
There's a slight problem. Mrs. Montague's dog ran off with some evidence.
That mutt runs off with everything. Okay, look, All the trash from the salon gets incinerated about this time of day, so that's probably where he went. The little klepto has this weird thing about hair. So leave the lab and go to the furnace room. Now!
All right. Well, I think I'm going to leave this part right here. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.